Alright guys, so welcome back to part 2. I tried really hard to get all that stuff crammed into one video, but I have a feeling between the two it's going to be like an hour long. We just bought a lot of stuff over the last couple weeks, and I got to talking, and I got to talking, we got excited. So, try to keep this short as always, and I never do, but anyway, okay, so next up is another eBay purchase here, the original Mortal Kombat. This has a long story to it, I'm not going to dive into it, but basically, this was like Mortal Kombat was the very first arcade game that I ever played. I went to a 7-Eleven once when I was a kid in Denver when I was like 3 or 4 years old, saw the big kids playing this, and I just thought it was so freaking cool, but I never got to go up there to play it, and whenever I did, it was always busy, there was always a line. So, this was like the second Sega Genesis game I ever got, so I just have a lot of memory to this, a lot of nostalgia. So I was really happy to get this. It was only $5. No manual, unfortunately, but that's okay. Next up is the Mayflash GameCube controller adapter, which, as you guys know, Nintendo is a bunch of douchebag assholes. The original Nintendo one is really hard to find. They didn't make enough, and I was fortunate enough I got to pre-order the one that's coming out in May, but I don't want to wait that long. I really like using my GameCube controller, not only on the Wii U, but you can also use this on the PC, which is really cool, because as you guys know, I emulate a lot of stuff on there. So this was only $20. Excellent. I mean, it's really good build. It works perfectly. It's really awesome. If you guys are, thinking about getting one, I highly suggest this one. It's a really great product. What's up?
This feels weird.
Does it? Okay, so if you guys saw in the last video, the stuff we were opening from Courtney, she included this little zombie guy.
That's for me.
Yeah, it is. It feels weird. It's just a little waxy guy. He's really cute, though. I can't wait to see how big he gets.
Mom said we're gonna have to put him in a giant container.
Yeah, for sure, because he might get big as you. Wouldn't that be creepy if he was like a life-size zombie? It won't get that big, but...
It'll get 600%.
I know, that's gonna get big. Okay.
That's 600%.
That's like 6 times how big that is. That's a lot. That's 6 times? That's gonna be big. No, it can't be 600%.
It's a normal.
Does it? Okay, that's pretty big. Anyway, sorry, digressing there. Next up is the little Hori Pokemon GameCube controller. I had to get it. It's yellow. I love yellow. It's got Pikachu on it, which is freaking adorable. So I had to get this. It's not, I don't know, the controller's pretty nice. It feels kind of weird. Like, I just really prefer the official Nintendo one. It's not a bad controller by any means necessary. I really like it. I just probably won't use it very much, which is really unfortunate. I was really looking forward to this. And I've been contemplating getting the other Hori ones, like the ones that are kind of more rounded. There's like a Zelda, there's a Link one, there's Samus, there's Mario, Luigi. I just don't like the look to them. I think they're kind of ugly, but that's just me. Well, they got a weird sheen to them. It's really hard to explain. I don't like the paint. I'm weird. Next up, a couple more Doom items here for the PC. The original Doom 3, which is way nicer than the one I have. The one I have is like really crushed and crappy looking. So that one's way nicer. And this one also came with it as well. This is the expansion pack, Resurrection of Evil. And altogether, I only paid $8 for this, so that was really good. I had to jump on that, of course. And then something I pre-ordered quite a while back from Square Enix, and that is Final Fantasy Type O, the HD Collector's Edition. Really cool. I've been looking forward to this, and I've been really apprehensive because I wasn't sure if it was going to be a decent game or not. Because you guys know, Final Fantasy has kind of lost its touch over the time. I mean, Square Enix has lost its touch, but from what I hear, it's a really great game. So, really happy to get this, and it was really cool. They also included this little lanyard here. I don't know if they did it for everybody or if I was just special because I spent a lot of money there. But it's really cool. I'm kind of debating using this. But it's got like little chibi characters on there, little sprites. So there's like Chocobos, there's Final Fantasy characters. There's Sephiroth, which is really awesome. Really cute. Really cool. I want to use this, but on the same merit, I kind of want to keep it in there. But yeah, for some reason, I don't know how, but I ended up ordering 2 of these. And I don't know if they're sold out, so I don't know if this is a rare item. If it is, and if you guys are interested in getting a copy, let me know, because I don't want to send it back. I don't want to pay the shipping. So let me know if you're interested. Alright, so next up, we got some Amiibos here. No video would ever be complete without Amiibos. We went ahead and bought the entire Super Mario setup that was coming out. And they're really, I like them. Most of them are unique enough that they don't look exactly like the Smash Brothers one, except for Bowser. He almost looks exactly the same, minus like a slight articulation of his hand, and it's got a red base. That's a little disappointing. I know you guys have seen this, but I'll just rush through them real quick. There's Luigi, Yoshi, Bowser, which, of course, like I said, is like almost exactly like the other one. That's kind of a jip, but whatever. Luigi! This one I was really very fortunate to get. The Gold Mario sold out really fast. I knew it would, and none of the stores here, I don't think they got any, and if they did, they sold out like that morning. So I was very fortunate to get one of these. I got one for myself, got one for my friend because he couldn't get one ordered, and I've got maybe a spare coming. I'm not sure. It hasn't said. I don't know. I'm still waiting to find out. So there's that. There is Peach, of course, and I've got Toad. I don't know where he is, and I'm feeling lazy. I don't feel like getting it. You guys know Toad. Toad kind of chipped my butt. Is that a saying? Chapped my butt, not chipped. Toad chapped my butt because it sold out for pre-orders, and I thought it was going to be a rare one, so I ordered a couple of them. Of course, now he's like super easy to find. There he is. This little turd. So I ordered a couple of them. Toad, yeah. He's not hard at all to find. He's really easy. So I have one sealed. She opened one, and I've got a spare just lying around. So whatevs. I might just give it away. It'll be, it'll go in the subscriber contest giveaway. Yep, that's what I'll do. And the last one here, really excited to finally get this, Rosalina. And my daughter is devastated. She wants to open this so bad, and I really want to let her. But as rare as she is, I just can't let her do it. I feel bad. I want to let her so bad, but I can't. She's so hard to find, and she goes for a lot, so I can't do it. So, but really glad to get her. My wife was a sweetheart. She tracked it down for me in a small town Target, so I was really fortunate to get that. Shout out to my wife. Okay, so next up, I got some really cool items here from Japan. I've been kind of going on a craze here. I subscribed to a new channel. I think it's called like Lithium, but he's like a huge Nintendo collector. I'm drawing a complete brain fart here. He's got like the most insane, amazing Nintendo collection I've ever seen. And I was watching his game room tour, and he had some really unique items I didn't even know existed. So I hopped on eBay, and I'm just really super getting into these. So the first one here, as you guys know, we have the fantastic Nintendo 64 colors here. There's like watermelon red, orange, all that stuff. Theirs are different, and I really like theirs. It's really cool. The one I got here, it's watermelon red, but theirs is unique in that the top is the colored one, but then on the bottom it's kind of like this clear white thing, and I just absolutely love it. I think it's just really gorgeous, very unique. And this one, it's not in the best shape. There's kind of a crack in it. It's got some scratches, but it came with the controller and the power adapter. And I think with shipping, this was like, well, and I got another item. So this was probably like 20, maybe 30 bucks. And they also had another thing I was really interested in. It's a Kuribo speaker, which is, it's just basically a Goomba. And it's just cool. I mean, the actual speaker itself sucks. It sounds like complete garbage. So if you guys are interested in getting one of these, don't buy it for the sound quality, because it's god awful. And the speaker's on the bottom. It's I think it's in his butt. 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 I think it's in his butt, if I remember correctly. So it just sounds really bad, but the actual quality of it is really nice. It's got like a nice kind of shiny gleam to it. I really like it. It'll probably just be kind of a display piece. I'll probably never use it. But that was really cool too. This was $10. So for the shipping was the worst part, obviously. So I think it was like $50 or $60, which I was happy to do. But I definitely want to get all these Japanese ones. They've got other colors, they got the clear white thing on the bottom. And they have a really awesome one that's like, it's orange on top and black on the bottom. It's so cool, but it's pretty pricey. That one's a pretty sought after one, so it goes for quite a bit. But really happy to add this, because it's going to look great up there. I can't wait. And if you're curious, this is the controller. Like I said, it's pretty much the same thing. It's got the red on top and the clear on the bottom. Okay, so next up is another eBay deal I did. This was under the buy it now thing, and it completely caught my interest just off the title alone. But when I saw the price, I had to jump on it, and I was really glad I did, because it's a pretty good lot, and it was a pretty good price. So basically what it is, it's a whole bunch of PS1 games. I think there's probably about 50 there. And the guy threw in some extras in there, which I still got to pay him for. It's kind of a whole ordeal. I won't go into it. But first off here, got a few long boxes that I did not have, which is really great. The first one is Off-World Interceptor Extreme. Anytime you say extreme, you got to do the extreme voice. Next up is Zero Divide, which is kind of it looks like one of those really primitive 3D fighter games, but still really cool nonetheless. And then the last one is Total Eclipse Turbo, which unfortunately, it's not in the original. Like, it doesn't have all the original artwork and stuff like that, but it's still cool to get. Maybe I can upgrade that eventually. And then on to the regular PlayStation 1 games. Some of these I had, but some of them I didn't, so it was kind of worth it to me to kind of go through that whole process. So first up is Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. Parasite Eve. Awesome, awesome game. The Dukes of Hazzard. Grand Theft Auto, which surprisingly I don't think I had. Siphon Filter 2. Really awesome game. One I didn't have, so that was really cool. Soul Blade. Forsaken. All-Star Racing. 007, The World Is Not Enough. That was a really fun game too, on the 64 anyway. Crime Killer. Duke Nukem Time to Kill. Spec Ops Ranger Elite. Ninja Shadow of Darkness. I don't think I had that one either. NHL Face Off 97. Okay, and then the last little stack of games here, there is Crash Bash. Cool Borders 2. Quake 2. This one always screws with my eyes. It's got the lenticular cover. Crash Bandicoot Warped. Really, yeah, it screws with my eyes. Dragon Ball GT Final Bout. Really, nowadays it's a really horrible game, but when this came out, so awesome. I actually had this imported as a kid. It was so much fun. 1. Crash Team Racing. Wipeout XL. Tekken 2. Armored Core. MDK. NFL Game Day 99. Tenchu Stealth Assassins. A little memory card case, which I didn't even actually look at this, and it comes with 2 memory cards, which one's official, which is really cool. I want to get all of the memory card variants, so that's really cool to get. And then these next few items, he actually threw in. He was going to sell them separately, but he decided to be easier just to include it with me or for me, and they were really cheap. He just basically threw them in, and we were trying to do like a PayPal thing on the side. Had a hard time with it, and then all that crap happened last week. So anyway, really cool items though. These are from, I can't remember if these are Japanese or yeah, these are Japanese games. And I love their cases. They're so cool. First up is Legend of Mana. And I just really like it. Like, I like ours, you know, the games have multiple discs are really cool. But these, they just make them a little bit wider. And it's just really neat. And what's really cool about the Japanese games is they have these little spine covers, which I've always really liked those for some reason. They're just different than what we have. So of course I'm into it. So that's really cool. And the next one is Ark the Lad 3. So those are some pretty cool import games to get on top of it. And then the other thing he threw in was really, really awesome. I was really excited to get this. It's an original PlayStation controller in, you know, the original box and everything. And like, this is the old school one. This is the one that doesn't even have the analog sticks. And like, this is the one that I had originally back in the day. So it was just it tickled me to death to get this. It's just very nostalgic and really awesome. And then he threw in one other thing I had no idea was going to be in there. Nothing exciting, but Battle Giants Mutant Insects for the DS. So the original PlayStation lot that I bought was $50 with $3 shipping, which is an absolute steal. That's like $1 a game, basically. And then the controller, the 2 import games, and the DS game, he just wanted $10 extra for it. You know, no shipping charges on top of it. He just included it. So I thought that was a hell of a deal. Really nice guy. Like I said, I need to pay him for it. We're just trying to work that out. We're having issues with it. All right, so next up are some more pre-orders, and this I've been looking forward to for a very long time. These are NIS America items, which I'm a huge fan of the company. They make great products. They have great customer service, all that good stuff. And I promise I'm not being paid by them. I just really like them. If anybody from NIS America is watching and you guys want to work out a deal, let me know. I'd be happy to do some product reviews if you want to send them to me for free. Just putting that out there. But anyway, no, so they're like Square Enix in that if you order multiple things, they don't send it to you until the very last item is actually available. So if you order something that's released on January 1st, and also something that doesn't come out till May, you're not going to get those items until May unless you do separate orders and pay separate shipping. I didn't know that. I missed the fine print. That's pretty much my fault. So some of these have been out for a while, and I just now got them, which really sucks. I was really looking forward to getting these. So yeah, these are the collector's editions for some of the games that have come out recently, and I don't know anything like if they're good or not. I haven't even opened them yet. So if you guys want me to do an unboxing of any of these, please let me know. I know, Courtney, I know you really like these items here, so I may do it just for that fact alone. But again, let me know what you guys think. So the first one here is Atelier Shally, Alchemist of the Dusk Sea. And again, you know, the artwork on these are always really cool. So there's that. The next one, I know nothing about this, and I don't know why. Honestly, I don't know why I bought it, other than boobies and Collector's edition. Those are my keywords. Oh, my wife's right there too, so. Anyway, Criminal Girls, invite only. Like I said, boobies. I mean, I don't know. It's probably good. I don't know. We'll find out. I'll play it eventually. This is a really big one I was looking forward to, and I don't even know how to say it. I should have did some research. HTOL pound NIQ, the Firefly Diary. Jesus, I can't talk. The Firefly Diary. If any of you guys know how to pronounce this, please let me know. Again, I'm embarrassed I didn't look into that first. But this, I hear, is really good. I love the artwork on it and everything, so that was really cool to get. And then the last game here is the Awakened Fate Ultimatum. And again, this just looked really interesting. Looks like a really neat RPG. I'm a sucker for these things, man. That kind of anime art style, I can't pass it up. So this was a pretty good investment. That was probably a couple $100 there, which, again, my wife's right there. She's probably going to yell at me after this video. But they, you know, there's some other things that came with it. I don't know what this is for. Again, I should have researched it. But a little keychain, which I think is for this Ultimatum game. And then a couple little... I don't even know what these are. Honest to God, I'm horrible. I'm so unprepared. It's for the Awakened Fate Ultimatum, and there's two of them. There's a red one and a blue one. This is the Angelic set, and this is the Devilish set. No idea what's in there. Honestly, no idea. So I probably will do an unboxing just to do that. So yeah, anyway, guys, really happy to get these. I actually have a whole row full of NIS America stuff because I really do. I like their products a lot. Thanks, babe. Alright, so this next little deal here, this is a Craigslist deal, as actually an ad that I put out, somebody contacted me about. Pretty good little stack here. I was really happy with what I got. First up is Chrono Cross. Case is pretty jacked up. I think it's missing a disc. It's missing disc 2, and it's probably with the system if they refined it. Other than that, it's complete, pretty good shape. This one, I think is missing a disc 2, which really sucks. Yeah, Resident Evil Code Veronica for the Dreamcast. Missing the first disc, which really sucks. I mean, I could probably track one down, but just kind of a pain in the butt. Sonic Adventure, haven't played it, but it looks really cool. This was ultimately why I jumped on this deal. I wanted it so bad. Skies of Arcadia. This I would much rather have on the GameCube, just because I like the Dreamcast. I think it's a really cool system. You know, it's got a lot. I know it had a lot of potential, and it's got a huge cult following. I didn't get into it when it was out, and I still know very little about the system. So I mean, it probably wouldn't be a very... I don't know if it'd be a good straight across trade, but if anybody really wants this and they have the GameCube version and would be willing to work out a deal, please let me know, because like I said, I'd really much rather have that one. But still happy to have this nonetheless. I know it's a very pricey game. I hear it's an excellent game. So I was so glad to get that. And then the last game here is Worms Armageddon. And then they also had a couple of controllers here. Their first one, you know, is an official atomic purple one, and the thumbstick's in really bad shape. I'll have to replace that. And then this one was pretty cool. I didn't even know... This is actually... It's a PC one. But unfortunately, it's not in very good shape. The stick's kind of broken, so it sticks a lot. So I probably won't even use this. I don't even know. I hate to say it, I might throw it away because it's kind of unusable just for that mere fact alone. But anyway, I got this entire stack of games. I initially offered him 50 because I thought, you know, those two games were complete. I got there, found out the discs were missing, so we dropped it to 40. I still thought it was a really good deal because, like I said, Skies of Arcadia is worth quite a bit more than that alone. So really happy with that deal for sure. Okay, so almost done, guys, here. Just a couple more things. This one's not really a gaming item per se. I guess it kind of is, but I finally upgraded my processor for my computer. Before, I had an AMD FX 4130, which is pretty good. I mean, I was getting pretty good power out of that, but when you start emulating like PS2 games, GameCube, and Wii, it's pretty demanding, and it really doesn't rely on the video cards, so you have to beef up your processor. And since I started with an AMD, I really didn't feel like shelling out all the money to switch over to Intel. They're a lot more expensive, and I'd have to basically start all over. So I went ahead, upgraded this to the FX 8350, and it's made a huge difference. Like, so far, I've been able to run Twilight Princess, Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, Skyward Sword, you know, some pretty demanding games, and they run at a full, you know, 60 frames per second, no problem. Sometimes there's a little bit of stuttering, but this thing is absolutely great. If you guys have an AMD system, I highly recommend this processor. It's great. It really is. I haven't quite used it on, you know, current games like, you know, Skyrim or Call of Duty or anything like that. I'm sure it runs even better. But, yeah, very happy with this purchase. The only downer is the heatsink fan that comes with it is very loud. Whenever I start emulating a game, man, it sounds like a freaking jet's taking off in our house. It's pretty loud, so I'll eventually have to invest in a better heatsink and fan to cool it, something a little bit more quiet. But right now, you know, it came with it. I'm not going to mess with it. I can't really afford a lot more money to just drop on this stuff. So again, really great processor, very happy with it. Okay, so on to the next items here. This is a trade I did with my friend Chris Morelli. We always do really great trades. Love the guy. He's just really, really nice guy in general, and we always have, like I said, really good trades. So I got a pretty good stack of Nintendo games here. I have another item from him I'm expecting. It's, you know, the Super Scope in the box, which I cannot wait to get. I'm so excited. But as you guys know, it's a big, lanky, just awkward box, so shipping it's not very cheap. So I'm not in a rush to do that. But anyway, he saw that I had a spare copy of, you know, A Link to the Past, complete in box. He really wanted it, and I'll be honest with you guys, I had planned on selling it just to make my money back from buying the new one, the upgraded one that I got. But I knew he wanted it, and I really try to help my friends out. I try to help other collectors out. So instead of that, you know, I traded it to him for an item that's very quite pricey, pretty uncommon. I don't know if I'll keep it just because I'm not a big NES person. I like it, but there's just so many people that collect for it. It's just impossible to do. It's more of a headache than I really want. But anyway, this is what I traded it for, basically straight across, and that is Tetris, the Tengen one. And as you guys know, this is pretty sought after, pretty pricey. So we basically traded that straight across. And like I said, you know, if I decide to keep it, it's a cool addition to have. If I decide, you know, to ultimately sell it to recoup that money back, at least I have that. I just, like I said, I'd rather help somebody out that really wanted, he really wanted the game. So I was really happy to do that for the guy. So there's that. He threw in a couple of extras, which I'll just do first. He threw in Batman the Animated Series, Tales of the Dark Knight DVD. Really cool of him. He knows I like Batman, so this will be nice to have for the car on road trips. So that was nice to do. Thank you, man. And then he threw in a ColecoVision little booklet here, which I don't collect for the ColecoVision, but this is still really cool to have. I like it. It's like full color. It's in really good shape too. So I'm definitely gonna hang on to it just for the mere fact that it is what it is. It's just got a lot of great history to it. And this is made in 1982, so it's just really neat. So again, thank you for throwing that in, man. And then the rest of the games here, just some NES games that he didn't wanted. And I forget what I think I traded him my other Castlevania Bloodlines for this stuff. So I'm happy to get these things. First up is Bugs Bunny in Crazy Castle with the manual. Let's see, Michael Andretti's World GP. This game always looked really cool to me. Xenophobe, which, you know, basically looks like Alien, which is, I don't know, I love that movie, so it looks really neat. Never played it though, so I don't know if it's any good or not. Next up, we got a Black Label Volleyball. Cyber Stadium Series Base Wars. Golf Power, and they have these really weird, like all these games have these weird little, looks like they got branded. It's really weird. I don't know, maybe it's like a video store marking their territory. I don't know. California Games. This is a game that at the time I didn't have, but have since gotten, complete in the box. Hide with the manual. This one's in really nice shape though. It's definitely nicer than the one I had. And then a couple of really cool games. I'm always down to get these just because they're so unique. Anytime I can get like a different colored cartridge, I definitely go for it. Trolls on Treasure Island. Really, I've never heard of it, but I remember this series or these little characters were really big when I was a kid. And again, it's this black cartridge with a little push here thing, so I had to grab it. And it came with the manual, so that was really cool as well. And then the last one here, AVG and Classic, Wally Bear and the No Gang. Again, really nice shape, comes with the manual, so really happy to add those. Okay guys, finally down to the last items here. I know, I can't believe how much stuff I have here. Like, this table's full, and then I got crap all over the floor. I can't believe how much stuff I've gotten in the last few weeks. It's crazy. But anyway, the last items here. This was actually something I won in Corey Zamier's, I think it was like a 700 subscriber contest. I could not believe I won. I never win anything. I'm like seriously, I'm like the unluckiest person in the whole world. So I'm always entering things, never win. So when I saw that, my heart sank. I was so happy, and it's such an awesome prize that he was giving away. I couldn't believe he was doing this. So if you guys are not familiar with what he was giving away, it's an NES top loader. And that's why I was just so blown away, because these are highly sought after. You know, these are excellent systems. They're not cheap at all. And the really cool thing was he actually included the dog bone controller. I've come across these before, but they never had the dog bone controllers. They always had like the plain square ones. So I was just super, super happy to get this. So again, thank you, Corey, so much, man. That was really, really nice of you to do. Very generous. And we went ahead and worked out a deal. I saw something in his video a couple weeks ago that really caught my interest. So I was like, you know, while you're sending this stuff, can we just work something out? That way it saves a little bit of shipping. And that is Monster Party for the NES in the box. I don't know why. I don't know if this game, it's probably not even any good, but I am absolutely in love with this box art. I don't know why. It's purple, it's orange, it's just got really bright colors, which I absolutely love that kind of artwork. So it just really pops out at you, and I'm a huge, huge fan of like anything horror film related. So you got Dracula here, there's Medusa, you got a, I don't know what his name is, a Green Goblin dude. Looks like a Yeti or a, oh, I'm having a brain fart here, Sasquatch. I don't know, I absolutely love it. It's a really, really cool box, and it's really nice, like it's absolutely pristine. And he was nice enough to throw in a little box protector for me, so that was really cool. What I ended up trading him for this was Ju-On the Grudge for the Wii, so I was very happy with that, just straight across. So again, Corey, thank you so much, dude. That was really awesome. And if you guys have not checked out his channel by now, do yourself a favor, check it out. He does really good videos. He's got a great, he's got a kind of a dry sense of humor, but I'm totally into that. He does really good live pickup videos, so you know, you see what he picks up and the whole process behind it. So definitely check his channel out. Really great guy. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for this video, these two videos I guess. Again, sorry it took so long. I knew it was going to be a long video, but good God, I didn't think it was going to be a two-part series. It was like 30 minutes each. I'm exhausted, my throat's completely just dead at this point. I'm going to have to go drink some tea. But yeah, again, thank you guys as always for watching. I truly appreciate it. And one last thing, I know I've been saying I was going to put up my 1,000 subscriber contest video soon. I really meant to do it. Again, like I said, all these things have just kind of come up and kind of put it on the back burner. I'm really going to try to do it by this weekend. I'm not going to have time to do it today, and like I said, we have my daughter's birthday party this weekend, so it's not going to get filmed then. So, I don't know. I'm going to really try to do it soon, though. I apologize if I'm kind of dangling a carrot in front of you guys. I really want to do it. I have some really great items I'm going to give away, so I promise I will work really hard to get that up soon. But again, thank you guys for all the support, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care!